I do think they like you just as much, I promise. So I just want to thank you for being here tonight. We are truly overjoyed that you would come and share not just dinner, but the gift of life. Because when we talk about you being a part of every life saved, that happens when a woman grabs her phone and starts Googling for help because she feels alone in her pregnancy, and then she clicks to call or clicks to send a text message and is connected to First Care. And you are a part of that connection. You are a part of her virtual appointment and her in-person appointment. You are a part of her story when she experiences an ultrasound and sees her baby and her baby's heartbeat for the very first time. And you are a part of every gospel conversation and every prayer. So as you listen to these stories tonight, I want you to listen remembering that you are a part of these lives that are saved. So would you help me to welcome Alexandra and her baby girl, Penelope.
Hello, and thank you so much for the opportunity to come share my testimony and my gratitude for all that you guys do for this organization. I first found Palm Beach Women's Clinic online, and I was considering having an abortion because I was in a very rough place in my life. I was in a very toxic relationship. I had just recently lost my mom. It just seemed impossible, actually. And I went to Palm Beach Women's Clinic, and I was able to, get an ultrasound at my first appointment. I heard Penelope's heartbeat. Afterwards, they took me into a room. They, made me feel very comfortable. They gave me a lot of information. They prayed with me. They explained, both options. They weren't very biased. They didn't they helped my decision, but they didn't force it on me. After I went to 2 more appointments. I did get 2 more ultrasounds. I was able to get pictures. And then I did, go through I decided to go through with my pregnancy, and I was able, everything started to make sense. I started going to church. I started taking classes again for school. I do have 2 other kids that I care for, so it didn't seem like it was possible, but I did it, and So I obviously have my beautiful baby Penelope. I returned back to Palm Beach Women's Clinic after I had Penelope, and it was such a full circle moment. I was there with such high emotion, initially confused, lost, didn't know what to do, and very emotional upon my first time going, or my first couple visits. And then I was also emotional when I returned, but it was different. It was happy tears. I was greeted with the same women that were there for me, 9 months prior, and that were helping me give me information or just, resources. And Palm Beach Women's Clinic has done that. They've given me, or they've provided us with diapers, clothes, community resources. They've done a lot. And it was amazing to get to bring Penelope back, and everybody was so happy to see her. And I remember standing in the office and remember it's something that'll always sit with me, because I didn't think when I first went there that I would be back there with my baby and so happy and so together. Life didn't fall apart. Things did work out. My baby's amazing, and I couldn't imagine my life without her. She's literally the best piece to all of us.